people like me who graduated almost 2 years ago and have submitted over 1,500 job applications. And I still don't have a job.
Can you find a job in 2025? We gonna see.
Bro, am I the only one that thinks it's hard? Like, it's harder than ever to get hired now, bro. Like, nobody wants to hire you no more, bro. And you just gotta try extra harder just to get a job, bro. Like, I don't even want to work a job anyways, but I need money, bro. So it's like, man, bro, like, not having money, bro, is the worst feeling ever, bro.
So yeah, intro to the video, a lot of young Americans, middle-class Americans, middle-aged Americans, and people with a lot of experience is having a hard time finding a job. Now, there's stories about people putting in thousands of applications, 1,000, 2,000, 1,500, 3,000 applications and still not getting a call back. And we're going to talk about it in this video on exactly what's happening inside the job market. Now, people need jobs to make money to pay the bills. Otherwise, you're going to be homeless, starving, or on the street. And they are trying to get any job possible. A lot of people are saying, oh, the youth, these Americans are lazy. They don't want to go out and find a job. But the reality is a lot of Americans are trying to find a job. And we're finding these jobs that are available to apply to. But every single time, if there's an application open and everyone's applying to it, it seems that these jobs are not hiring anybody at all, even though they have a "we're hiring" sign out front. And then it comes to a point to where, is it me? I'm the person that's applying to all these jobs that's so-called hiring, and I'm not getting any of these jobs back. I'm not getting any calls back. So it must be me, right? It must be my resume. And you're doing these resume builder websites, changing everything, and you're still not getting these jobs. Well, let me tell you what, guys. These jobs are saying they're hiring, and they're still not hiring anybody because I believe since all of this tariff talk is going around, a lot of jobs have put they're on their hiring freeze, and they're just not, they might be interviewing people, you might be going through the rounds, but they're still not hiring anybody because they're trying to wait to see how this play out, to see if they even have room to hire anybody in the future. Now, are there available jobs out there? They say there is available jobs out there. Are the jobs out there that's available paying enough for you to cover your rent, food, bills, groceries, car note, anything like that? Some of them are high-paying jobs, and some of them you don't even want to apply to because it's not worth your time for the lifestyle that you're used to or the lifestyle that you want to have. And as you guys can see, even the fast food restaurants is having a hard time hiring people, high schoolers straight out of high school, people coming home from college over the summer break. They can't find jobs, and it's hard to find a job. So if you got a job, you better try to hold on to it for as long as you possibly can. Don't get let go. Don't quit. Don't get fired, because the job market out there right now is insane, and it's very hard to find a good company to work for, and even harder to find a job. Before we dive into the next one, right now I'm at 1,260 subscribers. Let's go ahead and try to get this to 1,270 subscribers by the end of this video. And as you guys can see, currently 73% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Only 27 is. So if we could get this to 30, 70, that would be amazing. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because that helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. Now let's go ahead and dive back into the next video.
Not enough people are talking about this, but you guys do realize if you're job hunting and feeling like there are no postings and companies aren't getting back to you, it's not you. A lot of companies, especially in North America, are pausing a lot of their job postings to see what the heck is going on with the whole tariff situation. It means a lot of companies are actually pausing on hiring to see where things shake out before they commit to hiring people and budgets, etc. I don't say that to panic you at all. I just want you to be aware that if the job market and interviews feel slow, it is not you. It's a reflection of the market. I just want to keep you in the loop, you know?
So yeah, when the economy is going to shit, the job market is going to go to shit. And we're just waiting. Everyone's in the waiting game right now. The job market is in the waiting game. These companies in the waiting game. So I know you don't want to take a pay cut, but you might need to find a job that even people that's overqualified for jobs still can't find jobs. So I can't really say that, but hopefully things get settled out soon and then people could start to find jobs again and go back to work and live the lifestyle that we're used to living.
I don't get how there are people out there that say like nobody wants to work, yet there are people like me who graduated almost 2 years ago and have submitted over 1,500 job applications. And I still don't have a job. I've been doing like side work and social media and stuff to pay the bills. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be homeless. I'd probably be homeless, completely broke. But 1,500 job applications, and I've gotten maybe 20 or so interviews, I guess. I've been to the second round a whopping 5 times. 5 times in 1,500 job applications. Or 1,200, I don't even know. I stopped counting after 1,000. But in 2025, I'm boggled that anyone is getting a job in this market. And people are still saying that nobody wants to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a master's degree and I can't even get a job. College is a complete scam. Do not go. Save yourself the money.
College can be a complete scam if you're going for certain degrees. Now, if you're going to go be an engineer, lawyer, doctor, then you definitely need college. But besides that, you better build as many connections in college as you can, because sometimes it's a scam, especially when it comes to getting a job. They don't care that you have a master's degree. I have a master's degree. They care about experience and how long you've been with the company. Now, he said that he's been through 1,500 applications. 20 times he got called in for an interview. So 1,500 applications, only 20 times he's been called in for the interview, and only 5 times he's been called in for the second round. Now, let me tell you how these rounds go. You got first round, second round, then the hiring process. 9 times out of 10, if you get called to the second round, right, on a company that you don't already work at, when let's say they're hiring a lead role in this one company, and it's this person that already work inside this company. So when the lead role had left or retired, they say, hey, you're next in line. You're our guy. You're our guy. You're going to be hired inside of this position, but we have to have interviews to meet HR requirements. But you're our guy. Don't worry about it. We're going to have these interviews. So they interview this guy. Okay, we got to call back one for a second round. We're going to call back one for a second round. Okay, cool. We did our second round. We're still going to go with our guy. That's within the company. So they're hiring and promoting within that company, but they have to post these job titles onto LinkedIn and these other websites. They have to post these job titles. So people have to do these interviews and come in for the second round. So you think you might get this job, but you're not getting this job, because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to say every single time, 9 times out of 10, these companies are hiring within that company, where they're promoting within that company. And it's just because you're getting this interview or going to the second round, you think you have a good chance. Your chances is really slim to none, unless you know somebody that knows somebody. But my way to get a job in today's age would be the quickest way to get a job, especially a high paying job, is to know somebody. You have to know somebody that knows somebody. If you know someone at a company, you need to ask them, are they hiring? Like, if you know somebody, like one of your friends that's work at a company, that's where you need to go. Just submitting that application online already get flagged by AI bots saying that you don't have enough years of work experience. Oh, you don't have this word on your resume saying that you're a lead designer, right? These AI bots is going to filter for lead designers if you're doing a designing role, or 4, 5, 6, 7 years of experience, maybe 15 years of experience, maybe 20 years of experience. And if you don't meet that, these bots automatically kick your resumes out. And these people are not even taking a look at your resume that you submitted. So let's say if he submitted 1,500, those 20 might have been the only 20 that made it through the bot that didn't already kick out his resume. So you got to defeat the bot. You got to go to an interview that hopefully this company is not already hiring within. If we're talking about jobs like salary paying jobs, and then it is tough out there. The easiest way is to know somebody. Even if you're looking for a low paying job or an entry level job, if you want to work at these places, you still need to know somebody that worked there. Let's say one of your partners work at Chick-fil-A, he could get you on at Chick-fil-A. But if you just submit an application online at Chick-fil-A, they might say they're hiring, but trust me, you ain't going to get that call back. The easiest way is to go ahead, hit up somebody that you know, that point of contacts. That's going to be your easiest way to find a job.
I got one more time. I'm going to put in the application before I receive a dear or a thank you for applying. And I'm going to just show up right in front of the door. Why are you having a hire sign and you not hiring? How many times I'm going to follow up? How many times I'm going to put in an application before we meet in the middle. Okay? I'm about to get put out. Okay? They're about to repo my car. All right, this is a big ass flashlight that I'm using right now. The power is out. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? I'm in the interview and you asking me what type of work experience. We at Canes. Sir, we in the Canes. What do you mean work experience? Come on, man. Like, I ain't got time for this, bro. Like, is you hiring or not?
When y'all said
Hey, that might be a big ass flashlight because them shadows was harsh. So he might not be joking that might be a big ass flashlight that he using in his room. But yeah, even at Canes, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of work experience? Bro, this is an entry level job. If you can't teach me how to do something at Canes, teach me how to do something at Canes. But listen, Americans are fed up with this hiring process and this we can't find jobs. That's why everyone was so pissed. There's no jobs in America. There's no jobs in America. And then all these jobs are saying, we're hiring. Who are you hiring? Who you hiring? You say you hiring. You got to sign in your window and on your website saying that you're hiring. Who are you hiring? Because can't nobody find a job. So I'm confused. We created this many jobs for American. Where are they at? Why can't we find them? We're looking for them. Hell, at this point, we're trying to do the jobs don't nobody else want to do, and we still can't get hired. Where are the jobs that Americans are getting fed up and sick and tired of it?
job market sucked and no one was hiring, I didn't believe you all until I started applying for roles myself. I have more than enough experience in customer service and in the medical field, and I've literally been trying to apply to everywhere you can think of under the sun. I don't care if it's hybrid, remote, or on-site, and I'm getting a whole bunch of denial letters. This is new for me, and typically it's easy for me to get a job. I've already done like my resume rebuilding. I've already inputted in AI to see what could be better. I've changed it, I've updated it, I reformatted, and nothing is working. I'm willing to take a pay cut. It doesn't matter. I just need income, and this is tough. I'm finna show y'all.
Hold on, I don't think I could play that music. So yeah, even if you qualify, she's qualified over. People got master's degree, can't find jobs. She's even willing to take a pay cut, can't find jobs. It is the economy that we're in. It's the tariffs. We're on hold. They're on a hiring freeze. But people need money in order to survive. You need money to pay the bills. And it's not like, now you got to go to welfare. Now you got to go to food stamps. Now you got to rely on the government because we can't find, no one's hiring. Yes, she's looking for a pay cut. So it's not like her ego is too high. Oh, I can't take a pay cut. No. She said, I'll take a pay cut just to find a job. She needs money. People need money to survive. It's getting tough out there. So it's so tough that you taught yourself a skill set that's so valuable that you figured that when you graduate with this skill set, you're always supposed to have a job. Certain skill sets are always supposed to have a job. Lawyers are always supposed to have a job. Doctors are always supposed to have a job. Some skill sets you're always supposed to have a job, but people with these skill sets, I know lawyers right now that cannot find a job, which is crazy. That's being lead lawyers at other firms. I know teachers right now that can't find a job because these districts are over budget and can't hire nobody. Even though we're understaffed at schools, we can't hire anybody right now. Teachers can't find jobs. It is getting horrible and bad out there to where you literally have to have a side hustle. You have to have a side hustle. That's what you guys got to dial it in and find something else that you're good at to do on the side to create income so that you're not completely screwed and you can still keep a roof over your head. That's what happened during the COVID era. A lot of people were stuck at home. They found some hobbies they was good at, put those hobbies online, created a lot of businesses was created during COVID, during the pandemic. Online DJing became very popular. Different websites, people started online businesses, started selling clothes, people started YouTube channels. A lot of side hustles was created during the pandemic because there was no jobs out there. A lot of people got let go from their jobs. Some people bounced back, some people completely fell off. So right now in this economy where there's really not a lot of jobs to apply to, now it's the time again to start your side hustles and turn your side hustles into business until the economy backs. I mean, just enough money, right? Enough money to keep the roof over your head and food in your belly until the economy recovers, and then you could go get your job again. Especially if you love what you're doing, you want to do that job, wait until the economy recovers, and then that job will come back.
If the trades are so high in demand, why is it so hard to get a job? And that's what a lot of people are saying in the comments, that they are coming out of school, they can't get a job, they don't have experience, and when they apply for some type of apprenticeship, they don't get a response back. Now, there's pushback from the other side and companies who are saying that they're not getting enough people. So who's telling the truth? Is it the worker who's trying to get a job, a potential job, or is it the company that's saying, is not really telling the truth, that they're not getting enough workers? Which is it? Because either side has its own perspective on how things are going. If you don't provide suitable wages to people who want to be in the trades, they're most likely not going to look at your organization. Like if your welding wages are below other companies out there, most likely those individuals are not going to want to sign up for your organization. But the ones that are in line with wages will have a much better opportunity to find those people. It's not all going to be wages. There's going to be other factors when it comes to working for an organization, whether it's perks, whether it's projects, whether it's the way that the wages stack up, how much that you can make, your benefits package, and there's more to that, and that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, so I really don't think people care at this point how much you're paying or what is the benefits. People just want jobs, and all these companies are saying there are jobs out there, even with trades, certain trades, welding, right? They're saying that there's tons of jobs out there, and the people that's applying for these jobs are saying there's not a lot of jobs out there. So which is it?
Hey, yo, I thought people was lying when they was talking about the job market being trash and, oh, jobs ain't hiring, this and that. But, bro, let me tell you, they are not lying, bro. I'm talking about, I've been filling out applications. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I've been calling jobs, getting on people's nerves, everything I can do. But, bro, when I tell you these jobs are real life planned, they are not hiring people. They'll post that little job site, the little whatever, and next thing you know, bro, they turn their phone off. I literally called jobs where they was telling me, like, oh, the manager doesn't even accept calls.
Yeah.
And then don't even get me started on the people that will literally answer the phone and then be like,
oh, we're not even hard.
or the people that keep telling you to keep calling back so we'll know that you actually want the job and this and that.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Like, bro, they wasn't lying. Job market is trash.
So, dreamers, there we go. The job market right now is trash, and the economy is getting bad, and people are fearing that they will be on the streets, unable to survive, can't keep a roof over their head, can't eat. Now got to go to government support, get food stamps, all because I understand if nobody was trying to find a job, but we're actively trying to find jobs. People that's overqualified for jobs can't find a job. People that are going for entry-level jobs, Cane's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, straight out of high school, can't find a job. So if someone who's overqualified for a job tries to apply for McDonald's or anything like that, they're going to say, oh, no, you're overqualified. So you can't get a job, entry-level job, because you're overqualified. And you can't get a job that's on your level because no one's hiring. So people are fearing, they need money. And the best thing that you can do right now is your side hustle. Find your side hustle. Find something that you're good at. Whether if it's, hey, I'm selling Excel sheets. I'm selling this course. I created this shirt. I knit. Go to my Etsy page. Buy this, buy that. You have to find something that you're good at in order to survive, because the job market is trash. Haven't seen anyone say, oh, I got this job offer on the table, this job offer on the table, and this job offer on the table. Hey, what can you three companies do and have these three companies battle? Fuck no, I have not heard anybody say, oh, I got these three job offers and now they in a bidding war for you. Got a certain skill set that don't nobody have, and you need to drop what you're doing down in the comment section. But yeah, guys, while you're down there in the comment section, let me know, how have the job market been treating you? Are you currently looking for a job right now? If you are, let me know down in the comment section. If you got a job, hold on to your job. Do not quit because you get mad at your boss. Don't quit. It's gonna be hard to find another job. I'm trying to tell you guys that right now. Man, while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, because it helps out this channel more than you guys could possibly even imagine. But in that, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.